In what ways are you connected to nature?
I'm connected to nature mostly through the ocean, I would say, because I go surfing quite often. I've been in the ocean all over the world.
Hey guys.
Hi. In what ways are you connected to nature?
Well, we're all connected to nature. It's our living surroundings, it's everything we do, it's our life source, it's our food, it's our water, it is our literally recycling and cleaning the environment. Personally, I live off-grid on 10 acres on top of a mountain in the Santa Cruz Mountains, literally off-grid with nature all around me. So mountain lions, bobcats, you name it, nature is very much a part of my world.
I grew up in the mountains in the Sierra Nevadas, and so from that point forward, location has always been super important. Wherever I live, I want to make sure that I have access to nature. And so this area is pretty perfect.
Is there anything about nature you would change?
Yeah, our poor care for it. I think humans are really screwing nature, and it's the worst thing you can do because we have one planet that we live on.
I just wish there was more of it, and I wish it was less affected by humans.
More of it. I think we as humans need to do a better job preserving those sacred spaces so that they're available in the future.
What do you like the most about nature and wildlife?
I think it makes me feel like more human than at any other time. Just because it's kind of like me with nature, and I feel like that's kind of like the most basic environment that a human can be in.
Nature is where I'm able to ground myself. So when life gets crazy, nature is what makes me feel better.
What's your opinion of people littering?
I think it's just lazy. I think that people do it because it's easy, but I think it's not showing respect for the environment that they're in.
I can't stand it, actually. I pick up litter on my little pathways. I arrive at Outtoss every day. I think it scares me that something that is so simple a second grader can do it is not being taken care of by the young adults and adults. Littering just says, I don't care about my world. Even a bird doesn't poop in its nest.
Well, it kind of depends on the situation. Like, I feel that some people litter because they cannot afford a trash service. I've seen that in a lot of third world countries. Like, they just cannot afford like waste removal services, and so those people, or people in that situation, I kind of feel like they don't have much choice. But you know, people in first world countries like America, I think they should make it a priority to clean up after themselves and not negatively affect the environment.
Have you done anything to help the issue of littering?
I go plogging every weekend, and plogging is picking up litter while jogging. So I will walk around my neighborhood in Live Oak every weekend and pick up trash for like an hour or two. And at first there was a lot of trash, like I couldn't really go more than a block or two without filling up my container, but after doing it for a couple months, I can walk around quite a few blocks before I fill up my container full of trash. So I feel like I have actually made a difference in my neighborhood.
Besides picking it up, I'm part of the Watch Coastal Ecology program, so we do presentations. We were at the Watsonville Earth Day this Sunday to tell kids and adults to keep the world clean, pick up litter, and don't start and use recyclable, reusable products. So the idea is don't give pollution a chance if you can. Easier to prevent it than it is to clean it up.
In what ways have you seen humans impact nature?
So many ways. I think as humans we forget to be stewards of nature, and we get caught up in progress and having more and not preserving. And so I see that we have trampled and we've built highways and roads through pristine, beautiful places and over-harvested, and we've taken it for granted.
Don't take care of it, we will regret it, or at least our next generations will. So I'm very disturbed by our failure to think about long-term planning as part of the cost of food and buildings and everything else.